Well, it's Tuesday late afternoon. The owner's survey suggests that the windows could all be in by the end of the week, and then they can start on the delaminated top sides. So I'll go there tomorrow, get a fob that actually works for the gate, because I expect to be out there at the weekend, and we'll see what we can organise at that stage. So I need a few more tools and bits, so I'll get them organised. Well, I think we can say we have had an impact on the moss. It's not green anymore. So she's all anti-fouled apart from just where they're still finishing off the replaced sealant. So I'll do that once it's dried out enough. Able Marine is anti-fouled her. I only asked them to do it 2 days ago, so on the ball. I popped into Sediment Cove Boatworks. So Carl Jorgensen, I met his dad Harry. He did the survey on CATMANTOO back when we bought her in the past. Oh, this one's been removed. It's in place but not yet bedded in. That's the port forward, and the port aft has been completed. Window in front of the nav station's been done and braced back. I suspect this one's been removed, just popped back in place but not yet bonded in. Here's the starboard forward one, yet to be started. Down here we can see the failed adhesive. And above the helm, we'll be on to rebedding this one skylight soon. Well, we're inside. There's the port aft window, port forward window, nav station. Here's the one in front of the galley. So started but no bonding yet. We seem to have a lot less Dow 795 than we did 3 days ago. Right, this is under the floor on the starboard hull, bottom of the stairs. So those two bolts there will be that dyno plate I found on the outside of the hull. Obviously can't be lightning protection, it's only got an earth bonding wire. Nothing more substantial. I imagine it's probably put in as radio ground, but we don't have an SSB, so it won't be used for that. Right, so there's the anti-fouling. Still to do that keel joint when it's finished. So it's Micron Extra 2, which is what was on it when she came out, and I was impressed how clean the hulls were at that stage. So I thought we might as well use the same stuff, regardless of the fact it's very expensive. Got new anodes on the Saildrives. That's the starboard side. So I'm stopped with 10-2 and non-copper. Anti-fouling above, was red, now blue. And of course the rudders have been done. Got a queue because the bridge has just been opened and now closed, so Work carries on the new marina truss marina. Hey. Are you licking my trackpad? Oh, it's Friday mid-afternoon. A beautiful winter's day. Certainly the coldest day of the year so far, with some frosts in sheltered areas of Whangarei. We never get frost here. Unlike where I grew up down in Dunedin, where when I was a kid we used to get occasional thin ice on the sheltered parts of the harbour, like the harbour basin and Anderson's Bay Inlet. Nice in the sun, but not much sun our place this time of year, but I think I'll run the lawnmower over the lawn. I'm doing it one-handed. Oh, the lawn's not exactly dry, but it should be mowable. Fairly high setting because there's so much new grass here. Oh, it's continuing to look better.
Yeah.
You can teach her to play fetch.
No, she just about ended up having the donut over her head.
The rise and fall of Boris Johnson, Monday on 1 at TVNZ+. Felicity and Mark's quest to build an eco-friendly passive house has been dogged by endless delays. The family desperately needs to get out of their motorhome and into the house.
Okay, we are at the hard stand and I have a new fob. So, oh look, it works. She's looking resplendent in her new anti-fouling, and still got to do the keel joint on the port side. We have some light rain at the moment, so that might delay a start on the work. And there's the wedges and things holding in the port forward window. We'll look at that more closely later. Right, well, the port aft window was in already. Port forward window is in with its sealant, waiting for it to cure. Window in front of the nav station was in already. Window in front of the galley is probably in place, assuming it's not bedded on the dowsel adhesive yet. And this one's still to go, and we can see the cracking along here. And it's raining more heavily now. I'm sure it will pass through. Well, we've got a new supply of Dowsol 795, mostly in sausages. Oh, I've connected to the phone via Bluetooth, but can't demonstrate it or I'll get a copyright strike. Now I need to get this prop off or paint it in situ. Obviously getting off would be better because the water drips onto it when it rains. But let's see how we go. I'll get these nuts off again. See if I can pull the stud out, which is here instead of a cap screw. It's supposed to be there because you're supposed to be able to put a bar right through between this hole and that hole to wind the cone off. And with the stud in there, you can't do that. Plan is I'll put a couple of nuts on, do them up tight and see if I can wind the stud out, being very careful not to shear it off. Right, I'll grab the innermost one and see if we can wind it out. It's not going out. I put enough effort on, I'm frightened of breaking the stud, so I think we'll just have to paint it in situ and use some masking tape to keep the water off. I've just had friends come and have a look at the boat. So we'll take these two nuts off, put the ones over there back on, and I'll make a drip break with masking tape around here and clean and paint her in situ. I've dried the water off and now I need the tape, and it's rolled over there on the wood. Well, because it's coated with PropSeed, we need to get rid of the silicone. So I'm told by the professional paint suppliers that this is good for that, and then we'll do an acetone wipe down. Okay, right, I've made a little bit of shelter in a cardboard box. painting done just before the next rain shower and relative lack of strong wind. I'll get out the gate before it shuts on me. Sunday I'll go to the boat and pop PropSeed on. I have a number of half-used tins as well as a full new one. Let's check this one. Well, I think this one is gelled up. It can go out. I've got another one that I've located that is still free-flowing, and there's another one down here. And this one hasn't actually been opened at all, but look at the price. Not cheap stuff, $2.99.99. Right, today's mission, PropSeed at the prop. Right, PropSeed has been done, and I've done the leg on the Saildrive also. And on the starboard side, done the leg and the prop, another coat, and that used up the already open tin that I had. There's the big launch from yesterday that's on the truck. Very nice presented truck. Here's the door latch to the head on the starboard side, so I think we'll tighten her up. Well, that seems to work now. Shut. Push down to open. Open. Oh well, one project that took about as long as I thought for once. I've taken my tools out the back of the car and popped them here at the moment. So this is just near the starboard master berth. I was getting near 12. I'll go and see how Paul's getting on with this major renovation. And Mount Mania looking resplendent. The weather's a bit better today than yesterday. Looking a bit less like a building site. There is new entrance, furniture is being replaced. New kitchen. Still got the power. I told Paul he had to keep this. They're just cleaning the floor so they can get the new flooring down. And everything's stored out here at the moment. We'll get half a tonne of flooring in today.
We'll give it a good nudge.
We'll give it a go. I say they're damn heavy. So supposedly very easy to put together. In progress. A bit slower than expected, but we'll get there. There's two sides to the kitchen. They do Thai food as well, so there's a big wok burner there. And then the other side's over here. Oh, these will crank out a lot of heat when they're going. Dishes here. A pantry through there. A counter and coffee machine adjacent to the door. I think we're starting to flag a bit, but we've done pretty well, I think. They cover more area per box than I would have thought. So, and from the other side, well, probably halfway for the whole restaurant, yep. Oh, I think that's been a good afternoon's work.